Now, an emergency weather alert from Andy's Randomness.
Hello everyone, welcome to your primetime update for Isaias, now a tropical storm that is near Florida right now, but meteorologists believe that this could strengthen back into a Cat 1 overnight. So once again, everything all plays out on a factor. I will mention that once again, I'm in New York City. I am in the path of uncertainty right now, so we don't know at the moment where this is going to hit. A lot of the experts think it's going to hit east of Ronkonkoma, Islip area in Suffolk County, Long Island. So we'll get to the models in just a second. I want to show you the latest radar images we can get. There it is over Florida right now. There's no eye, so maybe there's an eye that develops overnight or somewhere around that. Got two different radar images I can show you, and it is churning out, and it is expected to hit the Florida coastline sometime tomorrow on August 2nd. You can see here the rain is certainly trying to get into Florida right now, but it just can't. Then you got, see, this is what I mean. I want to compare both these images here. See, on Tidbits, you can see that this is trying to grow in. On Weather Nerds, you can see that it's trying to reform and create another rain band. Okay, so we have the advisory and we have the messages. So I want to get into that. Let's get into the 5 p.m. advisory. Hurricane conditions and dangerous storm surge will continue in portions of the northwestern Bahamas later this evening. Hurricane conditions are expected along portions of the Florida East Coast on Sunday, with tropical storm conditions expected to begin tonight. Preparations to protect life and necessary COVID-19 preparatory action should be rushed to completion. So also protecting property as well in that same thing. But I don't know why they don't list saying preparations to also take necessary COVID-19 precautions. They really should list that, but I guess not. Okay, dangerous storm surge is possible along the Florida East Coast from Jupiter Inlet to Point Verde Beach, where water rises of 2 to 4 feet above ground level are possible along the immediate coastline and adjacent waterways. Residents there should follow advice given by local elected officials. Isaias will produce heavy rain and potentially life-threatening flash floods in the Bahamas and flash and urban flooding, especially in low-lying and poorly drained areas along the eastern coastline of the United States. Minor river flooding and isolated moderate river flooding is possible portions of the Carolina and Virginia in the next 2 to 3 days. Tropical storm watches of warning are in effect for portions of the U.S. eastern coastline from northeast Florida to South Carolina. Additional watches of warning will likely be issued later tonight and going into Sunday morning, as Isaias is expected to move northward near over the southeast and mid-Atlantic coastline by the earliest Tuesday. So that's the way things look right now. So all of the East Coast is under the cone of uncertainty right now. Sadly, that's where things end up with the storm. I will get to the cone when I can. But I want to take a look and see. So again, it is a tropical storm right now. It will re-strengthen to a hurricane overnight. So Georgia has received new tropical storm watches along the Georgia coastline. So Savannah should definitely be keeping an eye on this. And if you're along the Grand Strand of the Carolinas, you could probably see this sometime on Monday. So any hurricane warning. Yeah, see, now that's different. Brevard County was taken out of the hurricane warning. So that's good news for Matt Camper's property, at least. For now, but things could change over there. Also, I just want to mention that I have another fellow YouTuber who's along the coastline near the Miami-Dade area. At the moment, in the Miami-Dade area, they may only see a tropical storm-like conditions, but it could be nothing, but could be something. Could be a whole lot worse for the Cat 1, potentially. Okay, so I don't really want to get into more specifics, but let's see here. No, we don't want that. No. Okay, so here are all the models, and we'll get to tidbits at the end. But you can see here a lot of the models are in agreement that this is going to hit New York. So that is very alarming. So I'll have to specifically go by region. I think I have to just stay on the whole East Coast, and then when it gets closer, I'll change it to region. Because we'll have to go along from there. I do apologize. Yeah, see, a lot of them think it's going to hit the Carolinas. So the question is, does it regroup in the ocean and then strengthens again? That's the problem. Then you have this track that claims that it's going to hit Hampton Roads. So I'm guessing right now in the Carolinas they haven't issued a watch for Myrtle Beach. So let me just quickly take a look for curiosity. NWS Myrtle Beach Twitter. Do they even have... Yeah, Wilmington, North Carolina is the NWS office for right now. So in the advisory, I just want to check something. Do they have the watch issued for South Santee River, South Carolina? Okay. I want to Google this. Let me Google this. Just to get an idea. I want to get an idea. Is this anywhere near Myrtle Beach? Because I'm more concerned about Myrtle Beach. Okay, good. At the moment, there's no watch issued for Myrtle Beach. Right over there, as you can see. But I would have to think that maybe they'd issue a watch potentially sometime later tonight or tomorrow. So that's why I changed everything, because as I was saying to myself, there's not really a big update in the morning. So now I may have to do another update later tonight, potentially. So we have all of the coastline here, a majority of it of Florida, from Point Verde Beach down to North Miami. There could be some storm surge out of this, either as a tropical storm or a Cat 1 hurricane. And then we look at this, and this is what's concerning for a majority of the East Coast, and especially where I am in New York. Looks like New York City could see close to 4 to 6 inches of rainfall, potentially out of this. So again, it has to be closely monitored. No question about it. But I'm noticing Port St. Lucie could see a heavier band of rain out in Florida. Okay, let me just see something here. Yeah, here's the thing. They're now thinking, yeah, this is a classic nor'easter. This is a classic nor'easter. If it gets to 40, 50 mile an hour winds, this is just a classic nor'easter we get in New York. Why aren't I surprised about this? Because a nor'easter can happen any time of the year. You get the rain, you get the snow. I mean, it happens. So this is just a nor'easter. But still a big storm. Then you got the winds that could come Tuesday afternoon. So lastly, let's just take a look at tidbits for a second. Get an idea of what's going on here. So we look at the east coast of Florida. They could see drenching rain. Yeah, see, that's the problem. It looks like Myrtle Beach is going to get a direct hit. So, if you're in Myrtle Beach, I would suggest to get ready now. Because if you got to evacuate, time is now to get out of Myrtle Beach. Okay, then it goes in the Carolina-Virginia corner line. So now they're saying with this model, it could hit Baltimore directly. But no matter what, Delmarva sees something out of this. And then, look, that's way too close to New York City. So it could change, but this is the latest 18Z model we have at the moment. So what I want to do right now is, can we load up the NAM by any chance? Maybe we can load up the NAM and get a better idea. Maybe the NAM is in a disagreement with the GFS. We can go at least above 24 hours. The most we can do right now. Yeah, it may take a while, so. But yeah, we got to 26. Yeah, here's the 26th hour. But as you can see here, Florida is definitely in that uncertainty right now. And see, then it hugs Georgia. Wait. Yep. Gets way too close to Myrtle Beach. Way too close to Myrtle Beach. And then this is what is the next problem, is we're not going to get another update for the NAM until later tonight. But you could see there that there's a heavy band of rain that ends up in Delmarva. So it could make its way east, potentially. Or it goes northwest and then goes into Sussex and Kent County, Delaware. So we're not really going to get more clarity until later tonight, I think. Around 11 o'clock. So I'll have to closely monitor this once again. So I think with that, I'm going to wrap up the primetime update for now. Tropical Storm Isaias, but it will be named later a hurricane sometime later tonight. So, it's going to wrap it up. Thank you for watching.